Hi, this is David from English Changes Lives. Firstly, I want to congratulate you on being the kind of person who goes out of their way to learn new skills. So this video, I'll just outline what to expect from the course and what the benefits of the course are for you. I just want to say a little bit about my own experience in learning languages. When I was at school, I studied French for 5 years. I was one of the best at French in the year, and I got an A for my GCSE, which was the top grade. So when I went to France on holiday, I was confident that I'd be able to speak fluently to French people. That was before I went. When I got to France, it was much more difficult. I may have been able to do very well on an exam. I may have been able to listen to a kind of slowed down version of French people speaking French in a very unnatural and slow way. But when it came to using French in the real world, it was a completely different story. Later on, I successfully learned Chinese and Spanish to use in the real world. And the contrast between me learning Chinese and Spanish in a very short period of time compared to spending 5 years learning French really made me question how effective the traditional classroom teaching method was. And that's what led us to the English Changes Life method. So we came up with this method to help you actually use English socially. So that's to make friends, to connect with people, to build up relationships. We also want you to be able to use English for your work, for business, for negotiation, for doing presentations and marketing to people. And on top of that, we want you to have fun, we want you to go on holidays, and we want you to be able to use English confidently and fluently when you are doing this. Okay, so when you join the course, you get access to videos, texts, audios. You can study anywhere, anytime. You can create your own schedule. So this is perfect for you if you're a busy person. If you're working, you can get up early and study before work. You can study in the evening after work. Maybe you can squeeze it during your lunchtime. If you've got family, perhaps once your kids are asleep, then you get a bit of peace and quiet to yourself. You can use that time to study. So really, wherever you want to study, could be on the bus, at home, probably not the swimming pool, but maybe by the side. So wherever you want to study, whenever you want to study, you can do it with this course because it's all online. So within the course, we study the 4 skills: listening, speaking, reading, writing. We also do a couple of extra things which I think are really key. So one is study skills. We want you to study hard, but we also want you to study smart. There's no point spending hours and hours studying something which you're never going to use and you're not going to remember. So we go over study skills to help you learn in the most effective way possible. We also study mindset, which is a huge thing, which I have never in my 15 years experience seen covered in an English textbook. So when I started to learn Chinese, quite a few of my friends, English people, Australian people said to me, you can't learn Chinese, it's too difficult. And they'd adopted that mindset that Chinese was too difficult, so they didn't try, so they didn't learn, so it was too difficult. So it's really key to get the right mindset, to believe in yourself, so then you will start working hard and you will notice the progress that you're making and you can do it. As well as the study skills and the mindset training, we also have pronunciation, which I think is a really key thing because you may know all the grammar, you may know all the vocabulary, you may know everything you're saying, but if nobody else can understand you, you cannot communicate. So the pronunciation we'll cover. We also have vocabulary sessions. So for example, on phrasal verbs, we do listening both with native speakers and non-native speakers, and then we'll break down the listening to really help you understand and improve your listening skills. As well as access to all the materials, you need to actually practice and use the language. And for this, we give you direct access to our teachers. We do this in a number of ways. So the first way you can have direct contact with the teachers is in our private Facebook group. So this is a great place to upload messages and videos, and then you'll get feedback from the teachers and encouragement so that you can do better next time. Not just will you get feedback from teachers, but also from other students. So it's a great way to learn for yourself by analysing other students' work and mistakes and encourage them, helping each other. If you can help other people learn, that shows that you really know the subject well yourself. So in the private Facebook group, it's a really supportive community where we all help each other, we get to know each other as well. And it's really nice to be able to get to know other people in your course just from the Facebook group. The second way that you can get direct access to our teachers and get individualized feedback is through email. So email is perfect for longer writing assignments, for journal entries, or if you just have a grammar question that for whatever reason you don't want to ask in the Facebook group, you want to ask your teacher directly, you can just send them an email and they'll get back to you and they'll clarify your doubts. The third way you can access your teacher directly is through messaging services. So we use WhatsApp, which is the most popular tool in the world, and we also use WeChat, which is by far the most popular tool in China. So these are great places to send text messages, audio messages, video messages. They're quick and easy to send because you have your phone in your pocket most of the time, or perhaps even in your hand, so it's even quicker. So the great thing about it, it's so quick, it's easy. It's a great way to practice your listening and your speaking, because not only will you be sending videos to us and audio messages to us, but we will also be responding to you. We will be setting you tasks to do through video and audio as well. So it's a great way to practice your listening and your speaking in a controlled, safe environment. And another option you have to get direct access to our teachers is we have online masterclasses. So these will be recorded. If you're not able to make it live, it's not a problem. If you can make it live, then after we've presented about the topic, there'll be a chance for you to ask questions, clarify any doubts, perhaps a little bit of practice as well. Another option you have is to join the online classes. So this obviously gives you direct access to teachers again. And this works really well because you've already studied the grammar and the vocabulary, you've watched the videos, you've done the quizzes, you've done the assignments. So when you come to the lesson, you don't need to listen to the teacher. You will be doing things, you'll be using the language. So when you do this, you'll be able to get immediate feedback from the teacher, you'll be able to clarify any doubts that you have, and it's a really effective use of time. So the online lessons won't be for everybody because these need to be scheduled, but if you are able to commit and you really want to go to the next level, they're a fantastic option for you. Okay, so this course was designed to be basically the last course you ever need to do for English. So we teach you the skills, the mindset, so that yes, you can learn from this course, absolutely, but more importantly, you can learn the things and then you take them into the real world, and you can use the skills from here to help you learn further and further in the future. So the one thing we need from you is your dedication and your commitment. So you have to watch the videos, you have to do the assignments, you have to do the journal. So these will help you make massive improvements in a short amount of time. To ensure that you can make these improvements, we limit the class size, so we need to keep it small so that you get the attention you deserve, that we get to really know you, we get to know exactly what you need, and so that we can help you make progress fast. So if you want to join this course, decide quickly. Whatever you want to do, you need to decide quickly because it's limited spaces and we only open registration for a few days at a time because we want to make sure we keep it small. We want to make sure the people that join the course are committed and can learn as much as possible and can also contribute to our community. Okay, so decide quickly. Have a fantastic day. See you soon.